What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. My name is BTide, and in today's video we're back on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare for a little supply drop opening. I've been saving up all of my keys, salvage, special hacks, purchasing special hacks to do a huge supply drop opening whenever they add, if they ever add new variants to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, not including the new DLC variants, because those are Quartermaster exclusive, and I really could not care less. I really want to just have new variants, new epic variants of existing weapons in the game, and I've been waiting for that update to come for months now. Yet, I still find myself wanting to open supply drops in this game because I have all of these hacks, all of these bundles, all of these keys and salvage to use, and it's just burning a hole in my pocket. So in today's video, we're going to be opening up the 30 no dupe rare supply drops included in the no dupe bundle this week. If you saw my video yesterday, it was a review of the M2187 DLC shotgun. I also had a little news blast about the no dupe bundle and how great of a value this supply drop bundle is. Basically, regularly if you buy 30 supply drops, that's 30 keys each for a total of 900 keys. So it would normally cost 900 keys to get 30 rare supply drops with no guarantees, but with the no dupe bundle it's 450 keys, which is already half price, and there are no duplicates at all in your rare supply drops. At first when I saw this deal, I was looking at it and I was like, 30 supply drops, and I instantly thought this has got to be 30 common supply drops with no dupes for 450 keys, as most of our deals haven't really been deals. Like, I think last week was the legendary bundle, but it was 5 rare supply drops and a legendary, but it was like, they valued the legendary supply drop at like 75 keys over regular price. So it was absolutely insane, like the craziest, stupidest way to fool people into spending their keys. Meanwhile, this deal is actually really good, and I already bought my first one. You can only buy 2. I will be saving up. Hopefully by the end of the week, I've got 6 days. I'm already at 140 keys, so maybe I'll be able to buy another one, and maybe we'll see a second video where I'll do a second no dupe bundle opening. But in today's video, I've been neglecting my supply drop openings in Infinite Warfare, and I thought that we could do at least one no dupe bundle opening in today's video. So heading over to my armory, or my supply drops here, I'll just quickly go through this because I don't think you guys have seen this in quite some time, but I have 130 rare supply drops saved up. That's without spending any keys. Those are just from other bundles. I've also got 2 of the original Quartermaster collection hacks, which guarantee a prototype, 3 Quartermaster Epic Mark II hacks, 1 handgun, a rare or better handgun, 10 legendary supply drops, 1 legendary Mark II SMG hack. I've got the new Quartermaster collection hack, which is actually different from the original one. This one only guarantees you a rare or legendary weapon from the Quartermaster collection. You can't get an epic with it. I've got a Warfighter gear hack, an epic weapon hack, a Merc gear hack, FTL gear hack, Striker and Phantom gear hack. I've got the epic accessory hack. I've got a show off hack. I've got 2 gesture hacks, taunt, 1 rare triple camo hack, 1 epic calling card, 1 regular legendary or better calling card, 1 or 3 cosmetic items in that cosmetic hack, an epic camo hack, an epic supply drop, 1 Quartermaster assault rifle, which is a legendary or better, and 2 rare or better SMGs. Last but not least, the dupe protected rare supply drops with 30 of those, and that's what we'll be opening today. But that's a total of 25 different individual items, but on top of that, there are more than 1 in a lot of these situations. So whenever we see that update, I'll be doing a huge supply drop opening. If that opening, or if that supply drop, or that update doesn't actually occur, then I might just do a huge supply drop opening towards the end of the year. I'm not really sure. I just really want them to add in those new variants before I go and spend all of these hacks, because if I go ahead and spend all these now, I just know that the day after we'll have a huge update with like 3 new epic variants for every weapon and some bullshit. So saving everything else here, we're going to go ahead and open up these 30 dupe protected rare supply drops. So let's get started on the first one. Okay, we've got a Camouflage Feral Instincts. I don't think I've seen that one before. Continuing on, I'm going to have some rough luck here as these are dupe protected and they would be really good for the average player who's been opening up supply drops this entire time. But as you can see, I've been saving all of my supply drops for months, like literal months. And so I am very far behind on most items. The only supply drops I've been opening are the common supply drops that I get for free every day. And even those supply drops, I used to save those up. If I had been saving those up from now, I'd probably be at around 50 of those. But I have been opening up those common supply drops, and that's where I'll see a lot of the common items. So that'll hopefully deter me from getting more common and rares, and maybe I'll get some better stuff from that, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got an accessory. I'm not a big user of accessories in this game, but that's an epic item, so that's pretty cool. Italy handgun camouflage. Proteus symbiosis. That's a new, that's a quartermaster weapon actually, so I'll take that. Whenever you get items from the quartermaster collection, that means my hacks that are for weapons in the quartermaster collection are going to have better luck in getting weapons that I don't already have. So I'll take that. It's a variant on the Proteus, which I haven't had a variant on the Proteus yet. So Chem Light, that's another accessory. The thing about camouflages in this game is, unlike Modern Warfare Remastered, where each camouflage is for a specific weapon class, there is the same camouflage for every individual weapon class in this game. So you can get the T-Time camouflage for melee, SMG, assault rifle, LMG, shotgun, sniper rifle, and you have to get that same camouflage like 8 times. And that's what really sets you apart in this game from other games like Modern Warfare Remastered, where the T-Time camouflage would be for sniper rifles only, and you can't get that camouflage on any other weapon, and it comes on the sniper rifles. It's a little bit better in this game than it was in Black Ops 3, where every individual weapon had camouflages. That gave us like a total of thousands of camouflages in that game. In this game, it's almost as bad, giving you the same camouflage for every individual weapon class. Modern Warfare Remastered is the next step up, where it's one camouflage for one weapon class, and that's it. You got that camouflage, you don't have to worry about getting that camouflage ever again. But it's a pain in the ass seeing the same camouflage pop up over and over again. There's Feral Instincts again. And actually 2 Riley Sickham camos in the same fucking opening. Standard reticle, AX2. You know what? I've never actually customized my reticles in this game. Apart from the sniper rifles, I'll use sniper rifles and I'll change up the reticles sometimes on those, because the standard sniper rifle reticle, I think it's on the KBS longbow, absolutely hate that reticle, and so that's the only one that I really switch anything up on. But for the most part, I don't really change my reticles. Like on a red dot sight, I'd rather just keep it a red dot, so it's not as distracting.
Good quality. Minimal wear.
Sage Phantom body. So that's an epic body for the Phantom. That's kind of cool. I think that's the one that goes with like that big headpiece that like makes you stick out like crazy, and everyone can just see your head and get headshots like really, really easily. But it's a cool body. Trek 50 Bully. And the plush accessories. So that's actually a pretty good opening right there. A couple legendary items. Unfortunately, I already have the Trek 50. I have the Trek 50 Mark II, the Bully Mark II. So that's not really the greatest thing in the world, but again, it is a quartermaster item, and I will take that, make my hacks go a little easier when I go to open those someday. There's another quartermaster weapon, the UDM Bonanza, which I don't already have. I'm totally okay with it continuing to give me these quartermaster items. RPR Evo Fission. I think I have the Mark II of that, but I'm not really sure. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good SMG anyways. You've got that sharpshooter bonus on top of your RPR Evo. And that's a weapon that I think I could probably get a nuke with if I really tried. It's a good weapon, so I'll take it. Parade Rest, which is a taunt. Another thing that I don't really use in this game are the taunts, the gestures. I could really care less about them. I like the weapon inspections in Modern Warfare Remastered much better than the taunts or the gestures in-game in this game. I just like the weapon inspections because you can't customize it. It's not like this crazy, stupid, showy thing. Like, for example, this week we actually had a Days of Summer gesture added. on Friday, I believe it was. It was like our free gift, or maybe it was Wednesday, which was our free accessory. And basically what it is you take out a stick with a marshmallow on it that catches fire. It's like the stupidest thing in the whole world. When you're trying to take a game seriously, and then they have like these ridiculous gestures in there that just basically take the game and make it into a joke. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the gestures and taunts. The slime camouflage has been in the game since like day one, and that's the first time I've ever seen it pop up in any of my supply drops, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it is on a handgun, and I'm not a big handgun user. Now that I'm done all of my black sky, solar camouflages, and all that good stuff. And there's our epic weapon that I almost could have guaranteed in my video yesterday. I was talking about this supply drop bundle, and I was like, you're basically guaranteed an epic weapon because of how many supply drops there are and the no dupe bonus. And there's my epic weapon, the Reaver Rodeo, which is actually a pretty good variant of the Reaver. I'm trying to remember what surplus does. I think it gives you like it moves you towards your score streaks a little faster. You pick up packages that make your score streaks come a little faster, which is okay. And sharpshooter is always a good bonus for whatever weapon you're using. Chrome power, that's another taunt. And another camouflage, hearts for the sniper rifles, which I've been waiting to get a new epic camouflage for my sniper rifles for quite some time, or at least a new Days of Summer camouflage. Obviously, I'm not going to get the Days of Summer items from opening regular supply drops, but I've just been waiting for something new to put on my sniper rifles for a while, so I'll probably have that on my Proteus or something like that when I do my weapon review of that weapon. So cool. I'm glad I got a sniper rifle camouflage for a change. And we've got the radial synaptic head, which kind of looks regular. It doesn't look like that fancy. And pulse, that's a melee camouflage. I don't think I've ever seen that one, so that one's pretty cool. Unfortunately, when do I ever run around with a knife? Barely ever, so it would have been nice to get that camo on something else, but I'll take it. It's continuing to give me epic and legendary items, which is pretty rare for this game because I really have no luck when it comes to supply drops on Infinite Warfare. Modern Warfare Remastered is a totally different story. Modern Warfare Remastered, I'm epics and legendaries all day long. In this game, not so much. So I'll take all the epics and legendaries that you can give me. Especially Golden Dragon, I actually really like that camouflage. Auger Pulverizer, there's actually another Quartermaster variant, and that one's on the Auger, which I have the common variant currently, but that one actually looks pretty good. Stockpile will actually be a really welcome bonus on the Auger because of certain situations. I still haven't made my DLC weapon review of the Auger yet, and I'm hoping to get that one out soon enough. But that's going to be a good welcome bonus, that Stockpile bonus. The KBS Longbow Mirage, which I thought I had already. Maybe I have another rare variant of the KBS Longbow, I'm not really sure. Stay in this party. We have 8 more supply drops to go. I've actually had some pretty good luck here with the legendaries and epics. We did get that epic weapon, and I really can't complain about that. I much prefer spending 450 keys on these 30 supply drops rather than spending a regular 900 keys and just getting duplicate. So I'm actually having a good time here despite getting a lot of common and rare items, getting a lot of camouflages. I'm okay with what I've got so far. Grasshopper Phantom Head. We've got the K-Bar 32 Haste Assault Rifle Mark II. I already have the regular K-Bar 32 Haste, but okay. Every weapon, every variant that I get is taking out the way that I'll be able to get those with my other hacks. All of my guaranteed no dupe assault rifle variant or whatever. Every time I get an assault rifle variant, it's taking away the chance that I'll get that one with my guaranteed no dupe, and it's giving me better chances of getting epic items and other things like that from my other hacks whenever I go to open those. So as long as I'm getting variants, I'm totally happy. Proteus Duet, that's actually another Proteus variant. I can't remember what the other one we got was. I think it was the common variant, and now we've got the rare variant. And we got the Lime Assault Rifle Camouflage, which is another camouflage that I've been looking at. I've been seeing people use in game, and I really like it, just because it's green, and you guys know that I love those green camouflages, so I'll definitely be running that on some of my assault rifles very soon. Columbia. And the Rack 9 Volatile, that's a legendary Rack 9. I think that's actually the worst legendary Rack 9. There's also the Lance, and there's the Gorilla. Is it Gorilla or is that the rare? I know there's another Rack 9 that's a legendary and it's very powerful. This is actually the weakest of the 3 legendary Rack 9s in the game, but again, it's a legendary variant and I will definitely take that. Make it Rain Gesture, that's the one where you throw money off your gun. And 3 more rare supply drops with no duplicates remaining. Let's try and get another epic weapon here, guys. Come on. Give me something good. That's a shark bait sniper rifle camouflage. I've never actually seen that one. This just goes to show how many camouflages there are in this game. When I'm looking at camos pop up and I'm like, I've never even seen that thing before. I've never seen it in game. I've never seen it in the menus. Like there's hundreds of camos in this game. Pulse calling card, blunt force 5 for the shotguns. I already have that camo for a lot of different weapons, but that pulse calling card is actually pretty cool. And the final supply drop. Let's hope for something great. Probably not going to happen. Yep. Okay. Well, that was my supply drop opening. We actually also got a bunch of salvage. I think we went up like about 1,000 salvage from those 30 supply drops, and we didn't have too bad of luck. And like I said, all of these things will be opened eventually. And every time I got a variant, anytime I got something, all of these, most of these are like no duplicates and all that kind of stuff. So whenever I open these, I'll have a much better chance of getting better weapons, like Dupe Protected Epic Mark II. I think there's one down here. It's a lot of these are Quartermaster collection that are guaranteed Quartermaster weapon and stuff. So whenever I got those Quartermaster variants, I really can't complain because it's making my chances of getting things with these a lot better. But going into my armory, we'll take a look at what we got here. So I believe there was, well, we got the shotguns for one. The Reaver Rodeo, which is brand new. Surplus. Enemies drop score streak packs for your team when killed. But you can also pick up those score streak packs for yourself and then make your score streaks come a little bit faster. So that's actually a pretty good bonus. And Sharpshooter, like I said, is just always welcome on every single gun in the entire game. So the other one was called the Godsend. The Gorilla is actually the common variant, but the Godsend is really powerful. It's got Gambler and it's got that increased damage range. Volatile is the weakest with increased movement speed when crouched and 1 random attachment. You can almost always expect to get screwed on that 1 random attachment, and so it's maybe not always the best. And the Lance, of course, is probably the best variant of the Rack 9 just because it's got a tighter damage cluster and it's got increased damage range. That's probably the best Rack 9 in the game. I got the weakest of the 3 legendaries, but again, I can't really complain because at least I'm getting legendary variants. When it comes down to here, I have every single Hailstorm except for the Ordnance, so it would have been nice to get that one. I think I got a couple other variants in here somewhere. I really wasn't paying too much attention. I think the majority of my variants actually came from Mark IIs and from the Quartermaster collection itself. So we got that Fission, which I should pop up and remember about that one. That one was actually a pretty good unlock for increased damage range and that nuclear on the RPR Evo. That's actually a weapon that I can expect to get a nuclear on. I think I could possibly do it with the RPR Evo being a powerful enough weapon. And then, of course, it's actually opened up my ability to purchase the Ripper and the Bosuzoku because I now have legendary variants. But apart from that, I think for the most part, when it comes to regular prototype lab weapons, I have a lot of them already. As you can see, like there's a lot of open spots here. There's only a few that I'm actually missing, and those ones didn't pop up because of the wonderful Mark II collection, which never should have been added to this game. Absolutely ridiculous, just a way to screw over your customers. But all of these could have popped up because these count as their own kind of duplicates, right? If you don't have the Mark II variant, they could give you the Mark II variant of weapons that you already have. But I have barely any Mark II variants. This is around the time that I actually stopped opening supply drops in this game, was with the Mark II collection. When they added in Mark IIs, that's when they stopped adding in regular variants for regular weapons. And then after that, they shortly started beginning with their DLC weapons. So the Mark II collection is widely incomplete for me because I basically just stopped opening supply drops and I really haven't had a chance to find any of these weapons yet. But We'll go to the Quartermaster collection really quick and we'll take a look at what we've got. So we have the common and the rare of the Augur, which is pretty good, getting us on our way to the legendary and epic. We've got common. We've got a lot of the commons, actually. We got the Symbiosis, which was a common that we got today. In the rare section, we've got a few rares, like with the Bonanza, which is actually a new rare for me. I've already had the Storm. The Proteus Duet, which is another rare item that I didn't have a Proteus variant before, and now I have two, so that's pretty cool. I actually think the common Proteus variant looks actually better than the rare, because the rare doesn't really have a lot of great aspects to it, but the common, with its reloading faster is always good. Legendary variants, we got the Bully, but I already had the Bully in its Mark II variant form. And then in epics, we didn't get any epics from the Quartermaster collection, but as I said, I do have like 2 or 3 guaranteed Mark II Quartermaster collection epics, so a few of these will be hitting my pocket soon enough. Just, we're waiting on that big update to come to Infinite Warfare, if it's ever going to come, and add in a bunch of new variants. I'll still have my video coming out very soon with my epic variant ideas. That one has been delayed like crazy, and I will be using some epic variants in that gameplay and just talking about other epic variants that we can possibly expect to see in the future. A lot of people have been saying that the Volk Retro, which is the current Summer Week 3 weapon, apparently there's a Volk Vintage as well, which will be the actual epic variant of the Volk, the new epic variant, and that one's going to be in supply drops. It's going to be like a regular, good old-fashioned variant, and maybe that's giving me hope that we're going to see other variants as well. I actually made a video on that recently talking about the summer variants and how they could potentially mean new variants coming to the game, so I still have my hopes up. I don't know what for, as Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward have just continued to let me down with this game, but hopefully we'll see new variants coming very soon, and hopefully we can have a massive supply drop opening with all of these hacks, all of these rare supply drops. It's going to be like an hour-long plus video to open all this stuff. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We're at 22 minutes currently, and I only opened 30 rare supply drops in today's video. That's 130, and that's not even including all of the hacks. So, huge supply drop opening coming soon whenever they add in that update, or if they don't, towards the end of the year. But that's going to conclude today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you purchased the No Dupe bundle? Did you watch this video and say, hey, the No Dupe bundle is actually a pretty good deal? Or did you say, oh my god, look at all the crap that he's getting, maybe I shouldn't buy the No Dupe bundle? But let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and feelings on this special hack. You've got 6 days to buy 2 of them. I'm going to be grinding them at 140 keys, so I need, 310 more keys? I think I can do that in 6 days, so I'll be grinding, trying to get a second No Dupe bundle happening. Maybe I'll open that one live on stream as well, or live commentary like this video. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at BlackTideTV, support me on Patreon. There's a link in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.